Hi, quick post for the Career Coffee Club. I was thinking about cover letters. Now, I'm an internal recruiter. I've been an internal recruiter for the last 10 years. Before that, it was agency, which was external recruitment. And I always thought I knew quite a lot about the application process. And I see on LinkedIn, and I hear lots of other people, lots of so-called experts saying what their opinions are on the application process. And one particular point I just really wanted to make very quickly was around cover letters. So if you read about people's opinions on cover letters, you'll likely find that the general consensus is that cover letters are an old-fashioned, outdated practice, and they're not necessary, not needed. And I think I may have fallen into that as well. Probably gave that advice to people in the past. But it's subjective. It might be my opinion that I'm not bothered about a cover letter as a recruiter, and as an internal recruiter, it might make no difference to me. And in actual fact, I don't go straight to the cover letter. I will go and have a quick look at it after, but it is generally an afterthought for me personally. I recruit mainly technical roles, so I am always looking for specific skill sets, and I speed read CVs and I pick those out, and if they're suitable, then we move on to the next stage. But having said that, one of the roles, or some of the roles that I recruit for an engineering manager, he's the hiring manager, he loves cover letters. So much so that it makes such a difference to him when he's reviewing candidates on our online system that we have, that he will always make a comment around he has a great cover letter. They haven't got a cover letter, they haven't taken the time. So he has a different opinion on it. Now, it might be okay for me to give advice to people to say, you don't need a cover letter, it's outdated, I never bother with a cover letter. But that's just my opinion, and it's subjective. If you've applied for a role that so happens to have a hiring manager that likes and loves to have a cover letter, and it's a good cover letter, which I'll address on a different post, then it's going to make a difference and it's going to help your application. So I'd just be very wary and very careful around taking advice from people who aren't involved in the process that you are applying through. A cover letter is unlikely to be a negative for you. It might have no bearing on your application, but it also might help. So I would say, if you're going to do a cover letter, I would make sure it's a summary of your skill set and your reasons for applying, so you can cover off some of the useful information for me, like location, you would relocate if you're outside of the area, your notice period, but you might be able to reduce that. Anything that you think is going to be of interest to somebody. But also have a look at the job description. If the job description says you must have these are desirables, then in your cover letter say, I have and I also have exposure and some knowledge of, and I've done some research or some reading on the bits that maybe you haven't got that much experience in, and that will help. That will make a big difference. So anyway, I thought a quick post. Hopefully it is a quick post. So hopefully it is a quick post, and I'll post this up and you can all see it. Thanks very much.